Hey folks, today is April the 8th. It's currently 6:05 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 54 live testing review. If you guys recall, last week we actually lost 13.52%. The week before that we lost 1.55%. And the week before that we earned 0.33%. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how we did this week. Hopefully we made a profit so we can start climbing out of this hole we're in. And as you guys can see here, at present, we are up 68.01% overall. And we can see a slight bump up here. So we're definitely moving in the right direction towards a new higher high. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how we did this week. All right, so it looks like this week we earned 1.24%. Very nice indeed. And in terms of dollars, that is $84.74. And let's scroll down to the bottom. Obviously, we have trades open going into the weekend, and we still have those Euro Japanese yen trades open, which we'll take a look at after we jump into the VPS there. But as we can see here, for the month of April right now, we're at 1.24%. So, and we have 3 weeks to go. So hopefully we can close out April really strong to make up at least half of this loss. I figure it'll take us 2 months, at least I assume in my head, just figuring it, that it'll take us maybe 2.5 months to actually get back to the point of making a new higher high. And that's kind of the goal in my head here. All right, let's go ahead now, take a look at the news for the week before we jump into the VPS. We can see not much Monday. Tuesday we had ISM Services PMI. Wednesday we had FOMC meeting minutes. Also on Thursday we had unemployment claims, and on Friday we had unemployment claims out of Canada. One moment, folks. All right, sorry about that. I had to grab some water. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. As we can see here, $727 in drawdown going into the weekend. And we can take a look, and you'll see that most of that drawdown is still those Euro Japanese yen trades. You can see here $132.50. Here's another one for $259.22. So my largest drawdown right now is still in Euro Japanese yen. I did not see a point at which I felt comfortable closing those trades out. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I think, as I stated last week, I might just hopefully let Agimat EA manage it. We are basically just looking for a nice drop in this pair. So we're just going to have to be patient and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe if we get down to $100 or $200 in drawdown, I might intervene and just close this pair out. So I'm not promising one way or the other that I won't do anything or that I will do something. So hopefully at the end of next week, the market will have moved heavily in our direction that we needed to, which is to the short side. You can see we're in sells here. So we're definitely looking to see the market go down for us here before Agimat jumps out of those trades. And once it does jump out, I will go ahead and shut down this pair so that we don't have to worry about getting into any new trades. And then we'll jump into one of the original pairs recommended by the vendor. Going to definitely be avoiding the Japanese yen pairs. All right, so yeah, we are definitely getting closer to breaking that $7,000 mark again, which is obviously a good thing here. So, yep, we'll just be patient. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and see how you guys did this week. We have Kelvin's live account and Khalid's demo account. So let's check out Kelvin's account this week. All right, as we can see here, Kelvin did 4.20%. And as we can see what pairs he's running right now, I'm assuming after this hit that he took, he might have removed some of these pairs. So I'm not really sure which pairs are actually trading. And we can see he does have several pairs open going into the weekend. And if you want to, you can check out the trades or the pairs that he's currently closed out for the week here. But definitely made a nice profit with all of these currency pairs that he's trading. How big is his account here? Looks like the balance was 5,019. All right, let's now go ahead, take a look at Khalid's account. All right, so Khalid's account is up 1.90%. We can take a look at the pairs he's trading. AUD USD, Euro Japanese Yen, Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD CAD. So those Euro Japanese yen pairs, as we can see here, are definitely messing things up. Likewise for him. And open trades, Euro Japanese yen. So here are those same two big orders that I have. Profit minus 131, minus 257. So we can get rid of those. We can definitely, in my opinion, start moving back towards making some new higher highs here. All right. With that being said, let us now lastly go ahead. Yes. Not sure why that popped up. All right, let's go ahead, refresh the page here. Hopefully I didn't just mess up my recording. All right, let's scroll down and see what you guys had to say. All right, hope Agimat can recover the lost trade soon. Thanks for your review and recommendations. That was from 6 days ago, so we haven't recovered those Euro Japanese yen trades yet, but hopefully next week we'll be able to. All right. Hello, I traded the Agimat on 4 small accounts. Things looked very well for almost half a year, and then in March they all blew up. First on Euro AUD and Euro NZD, later on Euro Japanese yen and USD Japanese yen. I basically still think it's a good EA, but it lacks risk management for long trends. What do I mark hedging for? It does not. What do I mark hedging for? It does not hedge. All right, and USD Japanese yen is among the recommended pairs, so there is no excuse. I only use demo accounts now to find safer settings. Also, I hope Mr. Buchholz will do his homework and offer an update with an improved risk management. I will say most EAs that I've tested will go through a period similar to this. I'm actually happy we, instead of blowing up the account, we lost, 13%, which is definitely, it's better than blowing up the account. And I think, like I said, in a couple months, we'll be able to start making some higher highs here. Definitely do believe so. And as I stated earlier, once we do, I will be removing Euro Japanese yen, so we don't have to worry about this happening, hopefully, again. But I definitely know that we will have losing weeks going into the future at some point. Like in my situation right now, we had enough profit. I guess it really just depends on when you got started, because we did have enough profit to still be deep in profit, even though we lost 13%. So it kind of just depends. If you just got started last week, then like I said, I'm going to give it 2.5 months. I think we'll be able to get back up to this level, in my opinion here. So we'll just have to be patient and see what happens. All right, Big Papa said, Larry, I thought the title was an April Fool's joke. I wish it was. And I wish it was. Okay, I just bought Agimat product 2 weeks ago. I could feel negative about it, but at least I know Agimat has the ability to cut losses when a pair trends in a parabolic way for too long, like 600 pips without pullbacks, which happens in Japanese yen pairs, e.g. USD Japanese yen is recommended by the vendor. So it can be said that when big sudden events shock happens, such as COVID and the Ukraine-Russian war, Agimat will suffer losses, but your account will still survive. Indeed, and that's what we're seeing here right now. All right, given your capital is big enough and diversifying the risk by running more of the recommended pairs, 6 pairs max. Definitely agree indeed. All right, I lost 12% with USD Japanese yen, 6-year high because of something with bonds in Japan. Okay, I still believe in the Agimat EA. I agree with you. We'll see where things are in a few months. However, this week's profit, 1.38%, and this is 6 hours ago. All right, and where were we? With one pair, Euro Japanese yen. So Alex is he's been crushing it with this one pair, Euro USD. Alex, if you have my Facebook link, definitely shoot that over to me. I'd be curious to see how that's been going for you overall. All right. Hey, Larry, another friend and I lost 1.5K in USD Japanese yen, which is a recommended pair. It finally closed out this week, but the loss had wiped out most of my account's profit and some capital. I've since closed the USD Japanese pair, stopped trading it. Definitely think that might have been for the best. All right. I lost about 1.5K in USD Japanese yen last week. So I think anything with Japanese yen in it won't fare well. I had 6 vendor recommended pairs with a 5K balance. I know someone else's account with a 2.9K balance or capital with USD Swiss franc, Euro USD, and USD Japanese yen got blown completely. I just signed up for a Red Horse subscription and I'll be moving my money there. So far, I'm liking the way real traders manually intervene with the EA to manage his drawdown. Yep, we're also testing Red Horse, and those results will be out every, I think, Saturday. I'm doing it. All right, had 2 pairs, USD Japanese yen and GBP USD, was neutral hedging on holiday. or was neuro hedging on holiday? Okay. Does anyone know if Agimat has a Telegram group? I'm not sure. I don't believe I've checked in with them on Telegram at all. I'm curious if anyone is having any consistency in this crazy market. All right. Felicidades S. Okay. That might be some spam here. I have to get rid of that. Hello, Larry. I can recommend a great EA from vendor that I followed alone. Can you test it, review it? Then, of course, I asked, hey, what's the name of the EA? I will check it out. Haven't heard back from Catch Me as of yet, but definitely let me know what the name of the EA is in this week's video, and I'll definitely check that out. All right, I think that is everything I wanted to touch on. Right now, we're still in the midst of this drawdown, so we're going to have to be patient and give Agimat some time. And once we do get out of it, we'll go ahead and remove those Japanese yen pairs. So hopefully we won't have to contend with this in the future. As we can see, I don't have USD Japanese yen right now, but I do have that Euro Japanese yen, and it is giving us a bit of a headache right now. And there's one other pair that they recommend that I'm going to look at adding, and we'll go into that as we get closer to closing out these Euro Japanese yen pairs here. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If you want to test out the Agimat EA for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can definitely ask me here, and I will try to find the answers for you. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next update. Take care, folks.